The reason why demons might choose to befriend those who are highly religious is rooted in the notion that these individuals are already on a path towards spiritual enlightenment or virtue. To these malevolent forces, someone who is devoutly religious represents a powerful target because they are already attuned to the ideas of good, righteousness, and moral purity. But rather than attacking them directly, these forces might attempt to distort, corrupt, or lead them astray in more insidious ways. This is often thought to be far more dangerous than simply leading someone who is already lost into temptation. One of the primary reasons that demons might seek to befriend a religious person is because of their susceptibility to pride and self-righteousness. A deeply religious individual may at times fall prey to the sin of believing they are more virtuous than others or that they are immune to temptation. The devil, in this case, might play on their ego, inflating their sense of moral superiority or subtly planting doubts about the true meaning of their faith. This can lead to a sense of complacency, where they no longer seek growth or self-improvement, mistakenly believing their spiritual journey is complete. Another reason is the manipulation of religious rituals and practices. Religion often involves discipline, prayer, rituals, and community. If a person is overly focused on outward signs of piety and performance, the devil might attempt to distort the true purpose of these practices. For example, religious acts like prayer and fasting might be turned into acts of self-glorification rather than genuine devotion to God or spiritual growth. In this way, religious observances can be made hollow and superficial, ultimately leading the individual away from true humility and connection with the divine. Furthermore, demons may also be attracted to the religious person's deep devotion because they know that such an individual's actions have the potential to influence others. A devout person might serve as a spiritual leader, a teacher, or a moral example to others. Therefore, corrupting or leading astray a pious person could have a ripple effect, potentially influencing the larger community and leading others down a similar path of misdirection or spiritual decay. There is also the psychological aspect at play. A person who is deeply committed to their faith might also experience doubt, fear, or anxiety, particularly in times of personal crisis or hardship. These are moments when the devil might take advantage of the individual's vulnerabilities, whispering lies or temptations that twist their perceptions of themselves and their faith. By exploiting moments of weakness or doubt, demons may sow discord, leading the person to question the authenticity of their beliefs or to feel disconnected from their faith altogether. Additionally, from a theological standpoint, the devil's primary goal is often seen as undermining the divine order, and what better way to do so than to subvert those who are already closest to it? By corrupting or befriending the devout, evil forces might aim to bring about a sense of spiritual disillusionment or discord, leading people to become spiritually complacent or, in the worst case, completely lost. In the end, the relationship between demons and religious individuals in these interpretations is not about direct confrontation or open battle, but rather about subtle manipulation and distortion. It is believed that the devil is more likely to work behind the scenes, using pride, ego, doubt, and spiritual complacency to mislead the devout into thinking they are immune to the very forces of temptation that others struggle with. This subtle strategy is often considered far more dangerous, as it targets the very core of an individual's faith, potentially causing them to lose their true connection to spirituality while still holding on to the outward appearance of righteousness.